All right. So currently the long SPX with haze. What I am looking at in 4 is on the 30-minute chart, as I have posted. Boom. Kind of looking for right in there, 69, 55-ish. Uh, Reason why, as I posted, pattern market of threes. If you look, right here is an H. I'll draw these out real quick. H, H, H. There's your three H's. And if you wanted to, you could just say, oh, my bad. That was one big H, which called out yesterday. Rejected the 618 on ES and SPY, and then boom, off to the races. I might have even done it here. Oh, it was up above it. That's what it looked like. But there's your fourth one, and if you look, so I don't need that no more. So if you look at today for what it is, came down. There's your H, correct? And as I mentioned in the Discord, H pattern, fourth one, the next one, the third one, going to long, and we longed, and puts or calls for pain, but it also turned into a W, and honestly, the W started shit in there. It started there. Sorry, my bird's going a little crazy. But there's your W, at least in that 30-minute gap. If we come over here and we look at ES for what it is, right here, fib extension off pre-market. You come. What did I say on the daily chart? I'm trying to clean this up a little bit. What did I say on the daily chart? I was looking for this guy right in here. This retracement here. Boom. Let's go over here to the weekly. Almost completed our M. Let's go ahead and... Whoa. Where are we going? Whoa, where are we going? Let's go ahead and get rid of that random guy. So our M, we're in a imbalance. I believe it is on the daily. Go back to the daily and look. But what did I say? I wanted to see a wick out of here, which one, two, this would be the third wick out of here. So if we come back to it, which I'm expecting something maybe like that, and then come on down and possibly either fill there. Reason why, which we got a little something down here. I don't remember what it is. I'd have to scroll back and look, but perfect M. You got all this, all this consolidation down here. So in theory, this yellow line would be it. Would love this gray box right here. Actually, that is a imbalance too. So let's go ahead and change that color to blue. All right. 4-hour imbalance. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna make this one yellow. No, I want yellow and green. To write that down. 4-hour green. So come over here into the 4-hour. What do we do? There's your Timmy candle, sold straight out. We got a Timmy candle. We bounced. What I want to see if we're going to bounce is another Timmy up, come down, make another Timmy candle, and then up. But if you, and that's the M right there. So you can see the M actually started right here on the 4-hour. So Alright, so a little sauce here. What I want to get into is this little candle. It's not every day no more. It used to be every day. And what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna mark this candle. This whole algorithm here. So we can kind of see here. Alright, didn't take no lows, didn't take no highs. So for me, it was up, then down. I wanted to see us take these highs. Now, one reason why I got bearish was because of this bearish imbalance that we had on the 5-minute chart. So if you look at it, you got a head and shoulders. We completed the head and shoulders and we came back up, retested this bearish imbalance. So here's your right shoulder here, here's your left shoulder here. We completed at the neckline, we came back up and we rejected. So that's why I was bearish. I mentioned, a bearish imbalance we couldn't get through. So we took lows. All right, so let's go back to this. This is just the open weekly gap for SPY. So yesterday we made a double top here. That was 603.77 is that candle. So we took out all the highs, didn't take out no lows. The algorithm didn't take out no lows though. And what happened? We got up here into the Timmy candle and to the top of the pre-market pocket. As I mentioned, we had this little M. You can see it on ES a lot better. But we had this M right here completed at open. Same thing with the head and shoulders today. Up, retested the Timmy candle, and then down. Which what I said was I wanted to see the overnight lows get cleared, and we cleared those for sure. Alright, so here we go. Make sure this is big enough. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's not what I want to see, but we had no real range overnight. So let's go ahead and, oh, yeah, that's for the, get rid of that. That's your 4-hour imbalance there. But I am going to mark this guy here. Just so we can kind of see the overnight action here. And you look, we took out the high. We're not looking at prior or afterwards. We're just looking from here. We took that high. We took the lows. And just bearish. That was Friday, right? Yeah. So here, same thing. Kind of the same pattern. Took the lows. Took the highs. Timmy candle was sold. Right here. Didn't get completely take the highs. We took the lows pre-market. Took the highs market hours. And if you remember correctly, we had a Timmy candle. Let's just mark this out real quick. Yeah, so we had a Timmy candle right here on the 50%. I went long, and I said we had another Timmy candle on ES right here at the 382 or the 618 since we're heading up. That was my target. That's where we hit the bot that I have, bought here, and then sold up here. But you can see it pretty much took highs and lows. Then we took the lows and came back and finished all the all the overnight highs. So here, from there, retested the highs, didn't grab no lows, and we took the lows out, filled the gap. This one right here was at 8:30, so it wasn't it, but same thing there. Not there. These used to be every day. Now they're not. If you look, took the lows, took the highs. We took the highs, then we took the lows. So what we're looking for is when we take one side and not the other, versus, like if we do take both sides, what happens? Or if we don't take both sides, what happens? And what is happening, we're taking both sides, and then we're taking that high. So in theory, if the first move would have been down, then we'd have been looking up. No, it's not very big. It's not big enough to call it good. Say 30. Right here, we didn't take no lows, didn't take no highs. Bullish W coming into the open. Something to always remember. Patterns into the open will play out big. And there's your W breakout. About the only difference with this one. But higher lows going into it right here. Kind of a triple top there. Got another little higher low, retested the inverse. Didn't know if you could see that. Also, he went to a higher time frame. I don't want to lose my spot on the chart. There's your M with the algo finishing it out, sweeping the bottom of that M, and made another M, then up. So here, almost took that low. Multiple tops, got above those multiple tops, retested them, and then went up. Took lows. We already took the lows out. And we took highs. We took highs, then we took lows. What do we do? Higher low. So higher low, back to trend line, then down. And if you look at it, we didn't take any lows, overnight lows. Then we took all those overnight lows out. So it's pretty much took the high, took the low, took that low, then took that high. Tried to take the high. That's a heck of a move up. Didn't take no lows. Didn't take no highs. And if you look, a little inverse head and shoulders. So it's kind of what we look for on that candle. Like I said, it doesn't appear every day anymore because people complain about it because it messes their MACD up. But tried to take the lows, took the highs. If you look, it's not going to hit the trend line this time, but looks like it's a little too flat. Oh. Made that higher low, then off. So if you see this candle, you can kind of say, okay, we swept highs, we pretty much didn't sweep lows, but we got into lows. Then you can kind of look for, all right, well, if we take highs, then we short, kind of ordeal. Woo, my calls got taken. But that's what I'm looking for. That's what I was looking at. If you look, we didn't take lows, but we got close. Look, we're at the highs. We got above the highs, and what happened? That's been a kind of a common thing. Look at that. We got up there. Pretty much a double top. Didn't take no lows. We came up. Retraced back up. Took the lows. Almost took the lows. What happened? Swept the high. Swept the low. Typical M. Back test the middle. Right there, right shoulder at open. So last one here, we took the lows. Pretty much took the lows. Didn't get the highs by any means, and what happened? We swept the highs. So you can just kind of use that in Confluence on days that you need to kind of help with bias. But also, if you will look for these little imbalances at open, they'll help, but don't confuse. If it's too much, don't confuse. Just kind of look, what do we do? We take highs, we take lows, what do we do? And kind of go from there. Any questions, reach out.